Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 5th, 2022. This is for Libra, last shuffle here for Libra. All right, Libra, what we have is family, and we have family, friends, and guides. Now, how about that, huh? Um, so what we have here is, I would say this, their family energy would be that there are people in your family unit who wear many, many hats, right? Or you may be a person for your entire family, where you're like not just their family member, but you're really a true friend. You're someone that they can depend on, lean on, come to for advice. And that's very beautiful, right? And it looks like people are willing. Oh, wow. There's going to be people. I think that someone is going through something very, very emotionally difficult right now. Okay. They may be going through a very heartbreaking disappointment. They may have made a mistake that has cost them dearly. And then the family aspect, right, is that they're still willing to, they may show up for you even during that. Like you may find that people are showing up for you even though they're going through something, or this may be you going through something and no one knows how bad, what it is you're dealing with. And it could be that financially someone is struggling like mad and they're trying to find a balance in their situation. They may not tell you everything. I think that you're going to find that out, that they may be taking risks to work with you on something, or taking a risk to do something to strike a balance, but they only give you just enough information. You have no idea that they may be completely financially struggling. And they're just trying to make things happen, right? Family, friends, and guides aspect. This is something here. Interestingly, they may blurt out something that may be confusing, but really they're telling you about something very, very heartbreaking to them. I think that Libra, you may be dealing with a person or someone in a family unit that is very, very depressed, but they only tell you a smidgen of it. And it may sound like a very small thing, but to them it is detrimental to their emotions. Like emotionally, they're very torn up, but they say it in such a way where you're like, oh, like someone will say, I think the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with, this may be the hardest thing I ever had to deal with, but they say it in a way where it's like very light and casual. But in reality, they're fighting tears and they're broken about it. And, oh gosh, it's very sad to me because I think I do that to people too sometimes, and some people do, and others don't take you very seriously. I mean, who doesn't? So, some of us all, we all deal with things differently, but a lot of us do that. We're struggling within, and we don't come out and say it like how you would think someone's struggling because we watch movies and we're desensitized to a person. But the words that these people choose, or someone that in your family unit or someone that you consider family, the way they choose to tell you something. Is going to be contrary to what they actually are feeling. It's confusing because you're like, oh, they may say, yeah, that was really jacked up what so-and-so did or whatever I dealt with. And in reality, it was so bad that they couldn't get up out of bed kind of thing. But they're not telling you, or they might tell you that in a way where it's like, yeah, I couldn't even eat or sleep or anything. In reality, it was so bad that they just couldn't deal. That this is like a mental fog that they were in. They might have been in a deep depression, and you would never know. But they're coming towards you. I think the reason why is because they're coming towards you, working with you. They're talking in such a light tone. The healing light with the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords here, I would say that it's healing in a sense to, it's like, I won't say healing, right? This is something about yourself, maybe that you will see about yourself in this situation that may be kind of hurtful in a sense normally. But you may realize that you have been in your own little world. You may feel as though you were ignorant to this whole thing. Like, how did I not see that this person was struggling so bad? How do I not see that they were this way? And the Five of Swords would just say to me that maybe in some way you have been a catalyst in something where I won't say gaslighting the person, but maybe at some point you were more like, you can overcome it, move on kind of thing, not realizing how deeply this person was in a depression. And so it heals you to see that. Now you look back at yourself going, oh my gosh, I said this, that, and a third. I helped put some knives in this person's back by talking this way around them or telling them this or that, because they probably came to me and said things very casually. But this energy right here would say that this is impulsively telling you something. Maybe out of the overflow of their mind, they couldn't take it anymore, because the Knight of Swords comes with a sword blazing, which means that there is something to say quickly, okay? But more so in defense, even offense in some way. And this is like, I was broken, okay? But the way they say it, though, may be that shocking in a sense, too, because in this energy, they're always there. They're helping you. They're doing things. They're around you. They're moving in such a way, but they have felt very isolated and very sad for a very long time. And they felt like they weren't part of a family. They may be a part of your family unit, and they've always felt separate in some way. And they would take a risk and offer a little bit of information, but it may have been let with gaslighting in a sense, and not because of the fact that you are a bad person, but more so because the way that they presented it to you. And so you were, in this energy, you can overcome. I mean, goodness gracious, what's wrong with you? I was going through stuff and I made it through almost, it might have been that way. And it's healing to see that that's what it was. Like, that's it. And you're able to go back and go, that's what I missed. I missed that sword. I didn't notice that this is what they were actually saying. And it's a healing thing to see that. It's a growth. This is healing is all about growth and expansion. And so this expands you a lot more mentally, especially. And consciousness of lack with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. In your mind, you may be like, how did I not lack empathy for the situation? How did I lack empathy for the situation? I was more cutthroat and cutting this person off, maybe. I won't say cutthroat, but it's like, how like if someone comes and says something in a way that they say it, it automatically is like, you look at them like, okay, in a sense. But it was something where I think... it's almost like maybe if they cooperated with you, that something would change for them. If they did whatever they could do, something would change for them, kind of thing. And this could be you, right? Maybe if I worked more on something with a team or with my family, I would experience that harmonious change in my own spirit, kind of thing. You decided to be different than who you really are. Kind of thing, and reach out more and be more proactive, but that didn't really help. And so this is that could be that, right? Consciousness of lack is lacking the emotion, extending emotion to another, or having that in your life, feeling like maybe no one loves you, feeling as though maybe people are just, they cut you off before you could even get to the nitty gritty of what you really feel. And that could be you or the people you're connecting to. Especially if you're in a relationship, your partner may feel that way towards you in some way. Like, I can't even get to the real root of how I feel, because it feels as though you're gaslighting me, telling me that that's not the case, and I need to be a certain way, or I need to be more, like a Five of Swords. It's almost like they're maybe making you feel like you're not able to... that you're weak if you can't overcome it or something. And that may be you, Libra, doing that to your spouse. And it's like it heals you to see that they feel so much worse than they're telling you. And they finally kind of tell you some of the stuff. And then it's like, oh, I missed the signs. I missed this conversation. I missed this thing. I didn't realize I did that. And that's a beautiful thing to expand and to grow and to realize things, because it can be fixed. This is all an energy of things can be fixed. But because all of the swords are letting me know that this is a cycle that's ending and that there's clarity now. So this is very beautiful. I want you to know that. We have Aries here. We also have water and air. So we could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or the air energy could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, which is you, but doesn't have to be those signs. This could definitely be just signs that are in your chart, or just the energy that they're coming with, or that you're coming with, right? All around you. But this looks very promising, because sounds like a new beginning with clarity, understanding, and truth, which is nice, right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.